Assalamu alaikum. This video related to health sciences curriculum, grade 12, term 3, unit 10, surviving a disaster. إنقاذ الحياة بعد الكوارث أو النجاة من الكوارث. I will speak about 5 different parts: the drop, cover and hold technique, safer zone, المناطق الأكثر أمانا, after a disaster, بعد الكارثة, what a mass casualty incident is and the potential hazard at the scene, ما هي الحوادث الضحايا الجماعية, ما هي الأخطار المحتملة بعد الحادث, mass casualty management technique, تقنيات إدارة الحوادث الجماعية. First of all, what is a disaster? It's a sudden accident or event that causes a lot of damage or loss of life. What's the different two types of disaster? Natural disaster and man-made disaster. Why we should know more about disasters? Because being prepared for emergency situation disasters can prevent injuries and lives in that time. When any disaster happened, it will cause a lot of problems for the building and the structures and injuries for the peoples. Most of the important disasters around the world: earthquakes, الزلازل, flash flood, الفيضانات, hurricanes, الأعاصير. If any disaster happen, you should follow these steps to improve your chance of survival. First of all, do not panic. لا تخف أو لا تفزع. All the time, take a deep breath. Try to concentrate on survival. Second step is to stay where you are. If you are already inside the building, stay inside the building. If you are outside, stay outside the building. Maybe if you will try to go from inside to outside, other problems and dangers will happen to you. Step 3, get down. Drop down before you are knocked down if the earthquake is strong. Fourth step is to cover. Immediately cover your head with your arms and look for anything near you strong enough to protect you from any falling object. Hold in. After you cover yourself, hold in using anything to be sure that you will stay in your place and you will not move from your place to another place. So we call it drop, cover and hold technique. Drop yourself under something, cover yourself and hold your hand with a strong thing. Safer zone within a building, المناطق الأكثر أمانا داخل المبنى. If any earthquake happened, you should know that there is no safe zone anymore. There is no real safe zone, but there is some zones inside the building which can increase your chance of survival. This zone, you should know it before you enter any building, and you should take care of it when any disaster happened. Falling hazard. You should know that falling hazard are the #1 killer during an earthquake. Take a look and know that falling hazard can include anything overhead, such as these things, and anything can fall down in your head in any closing place. Follow these key rules when an earthquake happened. Avoid windows because broken glasses can give you very serious cuts, and broken glasses can also stop you from moving when it is all over the ground. Also avoid exterior walls because exterior walls, الجدران الخارجية for any building, usually collapse easily. Try all the time to find solid furniture and use it to hold yourself if you don't find anything to cover your head. If anything happened, an earthquake happened and you are outside in outside area, you should know that being outside could be the safest place to be during an earthquake. Find an open space. If you are near any open space, try to stay in this open space and avoid any structure near you. If an earthquake happened and you are inside, indoor, stay indoor. If you are outdoor, stay outdoor, and try to find a safe place. Try to avoid anything which can falling down in your head, like a street lights, power lines, and the trees and other things. You arrive to a safe place, you can start to help other people. If you are trapped, إذا كنت محاصر أو علقت under something, don't try to free yourself. Any movement you make could make dust fill in your respiratory system, so avoid that, and don't try to speak or shout. Making a noise like tapping on a metal pipe will be a good idea, and this will tell people you are still alive and someone will come to help you. Aftershock are smaller earthquakes that normally happen after the first earthquake. Always be ready to drop, cover, and hold after an earthquake. Also, the best thing to do if you are in the building after the aftershock is to go outside. Try to find safe zone outside and think about your exit option before you left. If you smell any gas, you should follow these steps. Leave the area immediately. Leave windows and doors open behind you and don't try to close it. It's an important point. Don't switch light on or off, and try to call 997 or 999 in United Arab Emirates. Try to tell all of your neighbors to stay outside and not to enter the building. If an earthquake happened while you're driving, follow this simple action to stay safe when you are driving your car. Stop as soon as you can, and don't stop in the middle of the road. To not close or to not block the road for the emergency services. Stay in your car and listen to the radio for emergency updates. Remember that there is a lot of things you should avoid it during an earthquake. Avoid the cracks, أي شقوق موجودة بالأرض. Avoid lumps and bumps. Avoid parking near any building. Mass casualty incident, الحوادث الجماعية أو الإصابات الجماعية. And mass casualty incident, MCI, are any incident where there are more casualties than medical resources. لما تكون عدد الإصابات الموجودة أكثر من الطواقم الطبية المتوفرة. After an accident or incident, you will find a lot of injured people. You should control them and help them. So how you can control the scene after an accident or incident? If you are the first person at the scene, you should check that the area is safe, then find out what has happened, then check the number of casualties and the type of injuries. If you are the first person at the scene, you should follow these steps. Check that the area is safe, find out what has happened, check the number of casualties and the type of injuries, and check if there is any bystander who can help. Who are the bystander? They are the people who are in the area of the accident. Take them to a safe place and make them feel comfortable and calm. Bystanders who are confused should be supported with emotional support. Moving casualties. You should only move casualties if really need that. Mass casualty triage, اختيار النخبة من الناس المصابين. This is usually the people who have a chance of survival but who would die without immediately treatment. Mass casualty triage is usually the people who have a chance of survival but who would die without immediately treatment. So we should manage it and give them the treatment first. If you are the one of the people who are in the scene, you should take care of a lot of things. We call it situation awareness. It included type of incident. You should know what's the type of incident, why that happened. Also number of casualties, type of injuries, and access to the scene, how you can access to the scene. You should be sure that if anyone of healthcare professional or health service come and ask any question, you can find the answer for this question. Call for professional help before you do anything. triage treatment area، المناطق العلاجية للناس المصابين. You are going to need 4 zones and you can give it 4 colors: red, yellow, green and black. This will be the treatment areas and the casualties will be moved into one of the 4 areas after their condition has been assessed. Use direct and clear communication between you and your staff. First of all, observation. Try to spend a maximum of 1 minute with each injured person to know exactly in which zone you should put him or her. Red zone, it's especially for the casualty that they will die if not treated first. We should take care of them first and we should put them in the red zone. Yellow zone, it's a special zone for the people who cannot move by themselves. Sometimes they feel confused and we should help them with an emotional help. We should put them in the yellow area. Green area, people who can move by themselves and don't show any emotional confusion. They are fine, so we can put them in the green area. Black area, it's special for the casualties who have already died or probably will die soon. This is everything related to this unit. Good luck, ladies.